Imagine standing in the middle of Antarctica, a land covered by endless white ice and snow. The air is freezing, the landscape is silent, and everything around you looks pure and untouched. But suddenly, you see something impossible. A waterfall of blood-red liquid pouring out from a glacier. It looks as if the ice itself is bleeding. For more than a century, this terrifying sight has puzzled explorers and scientists alike. What is this mysterious red waterfall? Is it really blood? Could it be evidence of ancient life hidden beneath Antarctica? Today, we're uncovering the incredible mystery of Blood Falls, one of the strangest natural wonders on Earth. The story begins in 1911, when Australian geologist Thomas Griffith Taylor discovered this bizarre phenomenon while exploring Antarctica's McMurdo Dry Valleys. He noticed a bright red stream flowing from the massive Taylor Glacier. Against the pure white ice, the red liquid looked exactly like blood. At the time, scientists believed the color was caused by red algae living in the water. It seemed like the most reasonable explanation. But as technology improved and researchers studied the waterfall more closely, they realized the truth was far more surprising than anyone had imagined. Blood Falls emerges from the Taylor Glacier, a giant river of ice that is over 50 kilometers long. The glacier sits in one of the driest and coldest places on Earth. Temperatures can drop below minus 50 degrees Celsius, and almost no rain or snow falls there. Yet, somehow, liquid water continues to flow from deep inside the glacier. This alone was a scientific mystery. How could liquid water exist in such extreme freezing conditions? Scientists knew something unusual was happening beneath the ice, but they needed decades of research to uncover the answer. As researchers drilled into the glacier and analyzed samples from Blood Falls, they discovered that the red liquid was not caused by algae at all. Instead, it contained enormous amounts of iron. Deep beneath the glacier lies an ancient saltwater lake trapped under hundreds of meters of ice. This hidden reservoir formed millions of years ago, when Antarctica had a much warmer climate, and parts of the continent were covered by seawater. Over time, glaciers advanced and sealed the salty water beneath the ice, creating an isolated underground ecosystem. The salt water trapped beneath Taylor Glacier contains dissolved iron. When this iron-rich water finally escapes through cracks in the glacier and reaches the surface, it comes into contact with oxygen in the air. A chemical reaction immediately occurs. The iron begins to rust, just like metal exposed to moisture and air. This rust creates iron oxide, the same substance that gives blood-red color to Blood Falls. In other words, the glacier is not bleeding. What we see is actually a natural rusting process happening right before our eyes. But the mystery doesn't end there. Scientists faced another puzzle. Why doesn't the water freeze solid? Antarctica is one of the coldest places on Earth, yet the liquid continues to flow. The answer lies in the water's extremely high salt content. The trapped brine is much saltier than ordinary seawater. Salt lowers the freezing point of water, allowing it to remain liquid even at temperatures far below zero. Combined with pressure from the overlying glacier, the salty water stays in liquid form, deep beneath the ice, and slowly makes its way to the surface. One of the most astonishing discoveries came when scientists examined the hidden ecosystem inside the subglacial lake. The water had been isolated from sunlight, fresh air, and the outside world for possibly millions of years. Most life on Earth depends on sunlight for energy, but the microbes living beneath Taylor Glacier had evolved a completely different survival strategy. These microscopic organisms obtain energy through chemical reactions involving iron and sulfur compounds. They survive in complete darkness, proving that life can exist in environments once thought impossible. This discovery excited scientists around the world because it has major implications for the search for extraterrestrial life. Several moons in our solar system, such as Europa, a moon of Jupiter, and Enceladus, a moon of Saturn, are believed to contain oceans hidden beneath thick layers of ice. Conditions there may resemble those found beneath Antarctica's glaciers. If microbial life can survive for millions of years under the ice of Blood Falls without sunlight, similar life forms might exist elsewhere in the solar system. Blood Falls has therefore become a valuable natural laboratory for studying how life could survive beyond Earth. Modern technology has revealed even more secrets hidden beneath Taylor Glacier. Using radar imaging and advanced sensors, scientists discovered a network of underground channels carrying the iron-rich brine through the glacier. Instead of being trapped in a single lake, the water moves through complex pathways beneath the ice. These hidden channels slowly transport minerals and nutrients, creating a unique underground environment, unlike anything else on Earth. Every new expedition uncovers more details about this remarkable hidden world. When compared to other famous natural mysteries, Blood Falls stands in a category of its own. The Bermuda Triangle is associated with legends and speculation. The Nazca Lines raise questions about ancient civilizations. The Door to Hell in Turkmenistan is a man-made accident turned tourist attraction. But Blood Falls is different because its mystery comes directly from nature itself. A glacier that appears to bleed, an ancient hidden lake, and microorganisms surviving without sunlight make it one of the most scientifically fascinating locations on our planet. Even today, Blood Falls continues to attract researchers from around the world. Every expedition provides new clues about Antarctica's past climate, underground ecosystems, and the limits of life itself. Scientists believe there are still many secrets waiting beneath the ice. The more we learn about Blood Falls, the more questions emerge. How long has the underground ecosystem existed? Are there other hidden lakes with similar life forms? And what can these discoveries teach us about life on distant worlds? So, the next time you think of Antarctica as nothing more than a frozen desert, remember Blood Falls. Hidden within the ice is a phenomenon so strange that it once convinced explorers they had discovered a bleeding glacier. What began as a frightening mystery turned into one of the most important scientific discoveries in modern polar research. A waterfall of rust-colored water flowing from ancient ice, carrying secrets from a world locked away for millions of years. Blood Falls reminds us that even in the coldest, most isolated corners of Earth, nature still has the power to surprise us. If you enjoyed this mystery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from the world's most mysterious places. Until next time, keep exploring, because the greatest mysteries are often hidden where we least expect them.